Hey Giga, I haven't watched any RP in like 3 years. I watched some old compilations and after a long time I had to use my inhaler. Man, I miss Clean Boys and the old dumb shit they did. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I miss, I think I really like the new Babylon stuff for the record though. I really like it. But I think our best era was, everyone reminisces about the beginning of 4.0 because stuff was so fresh, you know, it had that fresh vibe. And we were doing all the heist progression with our group that everyone kept calling the old boys. We called it whatever the shit is, but outside of our characters, everyone was calling it the old boys. That era was insanely good. And it was a bunch of the old clean boys, just some of them. And then people that were adjacent to them at the end of 3.0 from what I understand. Yeah, that era was insanely good. I had so much fun. I think I fit in really well with that group too. Like I really didn't think it was gonna work out that well. I was like genuinely going into it thinking I think I can get along with anyone, but I just don't know if like we'll end up becoming that tight, you know, the way some gangs are. But nah, that shit was peak. They reminded me of like some friends that I have, you know. The heist vibes were good. I really like how close we got to become with like just a lot of characters that are weird. Honestly, I think while that was the best era, I don't regret the crew ever going the way it did because I think overall it was so interesting. Like to keep gang interesting, going through all of the arcs that we did was really important. So I think sometimes people conflate my character missing that with like me thinking, oh, it should have stayed that way, which is not how I think at all. I actually really like the direction everything went. And I love that we grew it so huge because we also were not like the best, strongest gang or whatever, you know? So like, I think if we were too good, it would have been bad for us to grow that big. It would have been but, or for the server, it would have been you know? We were going through it while being kind of a gang as far as performance, which was great. Did Tony find you on your first day on the server? Yeah, I literally logged in for the first time, rented a car, parked outside the convenience store, and was trying to figure out buttons. I was like redoing my keybinds when he walked past me and said hello. So I quickly closed out the menus I was in and said hi back. And that was like actually my first real interaction on the server. It was Tony walking past me. So that's like, it's funny for GG, that's like so beyond day one, you know? Still hate moonshine. Oh, dude. Me too. In hindsight, I should not, like, I had fun with it. I had fun. I should not have focused my character on cooking moonshine at all. In hindsight. Because it made me lock myself in a room and go cook alone in these areas because the rest of my gang didn't really do moonshine, you know? But I had so much fun with it at the time, so I don't have, like, huge regrets. It's just, like, a hindsight thing. It would have been right to not do it, you know? And to just be the manager of it, but I loved it. Getting into everything to understand it was still good. I just think sitting there and farming and trying to crank out tons of moonshine was not the move for me. But I think doing that arc of figuring it out and learning how to do it and getting our first batches of moonshine made was still very worth.